Hello there and then welcome to a brand new video. This is Hub Beyond Numbers where we learn maths the easy way. Now in this video and then in this playlist we'll be looking at measurements. What is measurement? You might think that why do we even want to measure objects? Measurement is a process of quantifying objects and then phenomena in terms of size, length, weight, area, and then volume, or time, and then there are other attributes as well, right? So you want to quantify an object in terms of these parameters. When you do that, it provides a way to understand and then communicate the physical world. Without measurement, how would we even know the size of dress we have to wear, or the size of our clothes, our slippers, and then what have you? In this video, we are looking at the units of measurement, specifically that of length, and then how to convert between some of its smaller quantities. What do I mean by that? Let's take a look in the preceding section. So looking at what we have here, we have m, which is meters. So meters is actually the basic unit of what? Length. But as it increases, you can change it to what? Kilometers. Then you come to centimeters and then millimeters. So we'll be looking at how we can do these conversions in our next session. So here are the conversions. You should always note that which is milli. So for the m there is for milli. So millimeters. 10 of it gives us a centimeter. 10 millimeters give us a centimeter. 10 of centimeters give us a decimeter. And then 10 of these decimeters gives us a meter. 10 of the meters gives us a decameter. This is the symbol for decameter. 10 of the decameters gives us a hectometer. And then 10 of the hectometers gives us a kilometer. There are others that it would be necessary for you to know as well. Here are they. So we have 1 kilometer, meaning we have what? Thousands of meters. So a kilo means 1,000. Then 1 meter means 100 of centimeters. And this same 1 meter can also give us thousands of what? Millimeters. And then finally, our 1 centimeter giving us 10 of millimeters. So how do we convert from one of these units to the other? The basis is just what we have done in here. If you're able to know how much of each quantity gives us the other, then you are done. With that, you can use proportions, or sometimes you can even use formulas to do what? To get how, or to convert your unit. So let's look at some examples and then how we can go about them. So let's look at this first example here. It says we should express in the values indicated. And the very first one says we should express 4 kilometers in meters. 4 kilometers in meters. There are direct ways you can just multiply and then go your way. But understanding it helps a lot, so that if the question is twisted, you can still find your way through it. So to solve this type of questions, we first of all say that what? 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So you state the relationship between the two units you are trying to work on. So we say that we know that 1 kilometer gives us what? 1,000 of these meters. So 4 kilometers is going to give us what? 4 is certainly going to give us more. Because if 1 is giving us 1,000, then 4 is certainly giving us more. So we say that if more, then less divide. If more, less divide. What do you mean by less divide? This one gives us less, right? Among these two numbers, this one is less. So it would rather be a denominator. So we mean you write the 4 over this 1, then times your 1,000. And we all know that gives us what? 4,000. And the unit will be in meters because we are converting into meters. You see, So basically, this is how we convert. Take note of the basic relationship of the units you want to convert, and then use your proportion to do what? Figure that out. So let's pick some more examples and then build our confidence. So for this second one here, we have to convert 8,000 millimeters into meters. We have to convert 8,000 millimeters into what? Meters. So once again, we state our relationship. So if we come here, we know how many millimeters give us 1 meter. That is 1,000. 1,000 millimeters gives us 1 meter. So we state that condition over here. So we know that 1,000 millimeters gives us a meter. Hence, if we have 8,000, then it means 8,000 is certainly going to give us more. And we say if more, then what? Less divide. So we are going to get our 8,000 all over 1,000 times 1. And all these 3 zeros here cancels out this 3 0, and we are left with what? 8. 8 times 1. And that is in meters. Hence, 8,000 millimeters gives us what? 8 meters. That is how it is done, as simple as that. So for this last one here, we have to convert from centimeters to what? Kilometers. From centimeters to kilometers. So the first thing you need to take note of is the relationship between what? Centimeters to kilometers. Now, how many centimeters give us a kilometer? So we come here and try to what? To figure that out. We know that this is going to be a little bit tricky. So let's copy this to the kilometers and then meters, and then we try and then use that to figure out how many centimeters is going to give us a kilometer. So first of all, we know that for every meter, we need what? Hundreds of centimeters. Every meter gives us hundreds of centimeters. So if a meter equals what? 100 centimeter, then thousands of meters would definitely be more, you see. So that is going to be what? 1,000 times 100 of centimeters, which gives us what? 100,000 centimeters. And we know what this means. This actually means a kilometer here. So this implies that what? 1 kilometer gives us what? 100,000 centimeters. So it is this here that we are going to use. So this simply means that you wouldn't always be given a direct conversion, but you would have to sometimes figure them out, you see, as we have done here. So we have realized that for each kilometer, we need what? 100,000 of what? Centimeter. Or in other words, we need 100,000 of centimeters to give us a kilometer. Now, what do we need to convert over here? We need to convert 400 and then 4. That is very small. You see, that is very, very small. So 400 and then 4. What do we think? Are we going to get more kilometers, or we are going to get less kilometers? We are certainly going to get less. If less, more divide. So this gives us an answer of what? The more is divided. This here is the more. So that is what is going to what? Divide. So you are going to get 404 all over your 100,000 times the 1. You see, all over all this times 1. And if we have something like this and we want to evaluate it, how many zeros do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So writing our 404 here with our decimal point here, we are moving it 5 times to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, then we have our 5. And that simply gives us a 0.004. 4. Depending on the number of decimal places you want or you need, you can indicate that this is in kilometers, right? So basically, this is how we do our conversions from one subunit to the other. I'll write some exercises here you can try on your own to test your understanding. So here are some questions you can try on your own. As I've said earlier on, you have to express the following in the quantities indicated: 25 centimeters to meters, 12 meters to kilometers, 14,000 meters to kilometers, and then finally 14 centimeters to millimeters. I do hope that this video helps in your unit conversion. We will be looking at how to find the perimeter of 2D figures in our next video. If this is your first time, this is Hard Beyond Numbers, where we learn maths the easy way. If it was helpful, you can choose to support by just liking and then subscribing and then also sharing as well. Thank you very much for watching. Stay blessed. Bye.